Greetings. Today we'll visit the Congressional Medal of Honor Memorial in Indianapolis, Indiana. Visitors to Indianapolis will find the Congressional Medal of Honor Memorial along the Canal Walk near downtown Indianapolis between White River State Park and Military Park on the Canal Walk. The site is also the first recorded point where the city of Indianapolis held its first Independence Day celebration. On the north bank of the Central Canal, this was also the site of a Union Army camp during the American Civil War. Indianapolis businessman John Hodual and his wife Carolyn envisioned this memorial after he read an article about a meeting of the Congressional Medal of Honor Society in June of 1998. Hodual was the president of the Indianapolis Power and Light Company. The company sponsored the memorial. Landscape architects Ann Reed and Eric Fulford received the commission to design the memorial. Workers began preparing the site in November 1999, with actual construction beginning of January 1999. The memorial consists of two overlapping circular discs, arcs. Access to the memorial is by concrete ramps and stairs. It is about 800 feet long and 48 feet wide. The dedication took place on Memorial Day, May the 28th, 1999. The memorial honors the nation's Medal of Honor recipients. It consists of 15 curved walls that contain 27 green back glass panels that have the names of the medal's recipients engraved on them. The panels are set on metal frames that are between 7 and 10 feet tall. The memorial includes 15 wars in which soldiers received the Medal of Honor from the Civil War to modern wars. A sophisticated lighting system illuminates certain panels while an audio program recites stories about some of the medal's recipients over loudspeakers at dusk. Actual recipients narrate some of these stories. The memorial has the names of 3,525 recipients, and it was the first of its kind in the United States. The Congressional Medal of Honor Memorial is located at 650 West Washington Street, White River State Park, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46204. The phone number is 317-261-5447. Established by an act of Congress during the beginning days of the American Civil War, on December the 21st, 1862, the law authorized a December 9th resolution introduced by Iowa Senator James W. Grimes. The Medal of Honor was to quote, promote the efficiency of the Navy, unquote, by awarding a medal for acts that went above and beyond the call of duty. Congress authorized an Army version of it on July the 12th, 1862. The Air Force received a version of it on April the 14th, 1965. The Medal of Honor is awarded only to members of the United States military. The Marines and Coast Guard personnel receive the naval version of the medal. Typically, a request for awarding a Medal of Honor ascends up through the chain of command from the proposed recipient's commanding officer until it reaches the Secretary of Defense, who will pass the recommendation on to a member of Congress. Typically, this member is from the proposed recipient's congressional district. Alternatively, a member of Congress can introduce a resolution without this chain of command. The chain of command typically can take up to 18 months to complete. If Congress approves the resolution to award the Medal of Honor to an individual, the President of the United States personally awards the medal to the recipient at a White House ceremony in the name of Congress. If the award is posthumous, or if the recipient is unable to participate, the next of kin will receive the award in their stead. Currently, Congress has awarded 3,515 Medals of Honor since its establishment during the Civil War. Current guidelines for the awarding the Medal of Honor established by Congress in 1963. Number 1, while engaged in an action against an enemy of the United States. 2, while engaged in military operations involving conflict with an opposing foreign force. Or 3, while serving with a friendly forces engaged in armed conflict against an opposing armed force in which the United States is not a belligerent party. The Congressional Medal of Honor Society is at 40 Patriot Point Road, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, 29464. The website is www.cmohs.org. This episode is based on my book, Central Indiana Road Trips, available on the website. The book is the 5th book in the 9-volume Indiana Road Trip series. The books include all of the historical markers as of 2022 in Indiana with the text and backstory. The books also include a nearly complete listing of every tourism site in the state. The destinations include parks, museums, drive-in theaters, bowling alleys, wineries, and much, much more. I encourage you to visit the website and subscribe to it. If you like what I'm doing, please purchase a book. It helps fund my work. You can find my books locally at the Warren Weber Marketplace in downtown Batesville, Indiana. I hope you enjoyed